everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and you don't know who I am, my name is Lindsay. Welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my self-tanning routine and also do's and don'ts to self-tanning. I have been self-tanning for about a year now. Well, the first time I self-tanned was about a year ago. Basically, it's because I'm naturally very pale and I just like how I look better with a tan. When like September, October starts rolling around, my tan is basically gone. My summer tan is basically gone and I'm like, please come back. So last year around this time, I had never tried self-tanner before, never tried spray tanning, tanning beds, nothing like that. But I was like, I've heard a lot about self-tanning, so I'm going to try it out myself. I just used what my mom used. The only thing about it was that it was making me look a little bit orange when I really wanted that olive undertone. And I didn't want to try out other self-tanners because one, I didn't want to waste my money trying them out, and two, I didn't want to put the tanner all on me and then it not be my right color and then I'd have to walk around looking like an Oompa Loompa. Then summer came around, got my tan, I was doing my thing with my tan, and then now I'm pale again. So I was like, I'm going back to the self-tanner and I'm gonna try out a Loving Tan because I've heard so many good things about it from so many different people, but I wasn't sure because I was like, is it gonna live up to the hype? Is it gonna be everything that everyone is saying it is? And I'm telling you guys, I wouldn't waste my time right now making this video and talking to you guys if I didn't like this product. So I'm telling you guys right now, personally, I really like this product. I just want to say one thing. This video isn't sponsored. I didn't really think I had to say this because like I don't think Loving Tan would sponsor one of my videos, but I just want to tell you guys it isn't sponsored. No hashtag ad. This is 100% my raw opinion, okay? So I got it in dark. They have medium, dark, and ultra dark. So like I already mentioned, the self-tanner that I was using before wasn't giving me that natural olive undertone that I really wanted. So with Loving Tan, they do have high quality active ingredients that really deliver that natural brown olive color. So it says here that their formula contains both DHA and an ingredient called erythrulose to eliminate orange tones. I don't know if a lot of you know this, but most brands only contain DHA, and when you have a high buildup of low-grade DHA, that can cause the orange tones. Another thing that I was saying before, that this is really good for beginners because it has like an instant bronzer, so when you do apply it, you see the color actually applying to your skin, which is really easy if you're missing a spot, you could see it right there and cover it up. So now I'm done talking about the products. Now I want to talk about the do's and don'ts to self-tanning. Alright, so basically I'm just going to talk about my self-tanning routine, and then as I go along I'm going to talk about the do's and don'ts. So number one, exfoliate. So it's really important to exfoliate to get all your dead skin off. I usually start to exfoliate a couple days before, not just on the day of, because I don't know about you guys, but when I exfoliate I get really bored of it. So if I'm just doing it the day of, I'm just going to be like, alright, I think I got everywhere, done. But it's really important to get every single inch of your skin, so I suggest starting a couple days before so that throughout the days you make sure that you get every single inch. Another product that Loving Tan has to exfoliate your skin and also get old tan off is their skin polishing mitt. So this is what it is. If you guys don't like a exfoliator that's too abrasive, then you can also just use like a washcloth and soap or your own exfoliator. Those work too. Going along with exfoliating, make sure to shave. I feel like that's kind of obvious, but the one thing that I feel like a lot of people make a mistake at is that shaving right before they self-tan. I like to shave the day before. I personally like to do it the day before because I have really big pores, so if I don't allow them the time to like close up, then my tanner will settle into the pores and make it look darker in those areas, which I don't like, which I really don't want. So if you guys don't want that either, I suggest shaving 24 hours before. Another pre-step is to moisturize. So exfoliate, shave, and moisturize the days before your tan. So when you exfoliate, make sure to put lotion on afterwards because you don't want to put lotion on your whole body right before you tan. You'll only want to moisturize like your wrists, your ankles, knees, elbows, places that are usually drier than others, because if they're dry, then the self-tanner will like soak up in those places and you're gonna look kind of weird. So make sure to moisturize those parts but not your whole body, if that makes sense. Also, if you are gonna self-tan your face, then do put lotion on your face. Actually, I self-tan my face, so I just put my daily moisturizer on. I feel like this one's kind of obvious, but it's still really important to mention. Always use a mitt to apply your self-tanner. So this is the Loving Tan mitt, and I'm really excited to say this. Are you guys ready? Use code Lindsay for a free applicator mitt with any Mousse purchase. I was so excited to say that. So use my code, guys. Use my code. I don't get anything from it. You guys get something from it. You guys get a free applicator mitt with any Mousse purchase. You want to use a mitt so you're not rubbing and pulling at your skin, because if you do that, your tan is going to be like super uneven. So I'll use the mitt on my legs, on my arms, on my stomach. So for my legs, I usually use like 2 to 3 pumps just to make sure that I covered every single inch. That's when the like instant bronzer really comes into play, because I could see everywhere that I applied it, and once I see that I have like a little bit of color there, I know I got that area. As for my face, my chest, my hands, and my feet, I use a makeup brush. So this is the one that I use, just this Morphe one. This is like a, I think this is like a powder brush, but you can use a kabuki brush, a foundation brush, anything like that will work. So yeah, I like to use this on like smaller areas, I guess, where have like more crevices. I guess that's the word. So I'll use this on my hands and just go all on your hands, go on the sides. You could go lighter, you could go rougher, whatever you prefer. And also, obviously, I like to use the brush for my face because I can get into like my nose right here. You know, all the crevices will all be covered with this brush. Another thing I always like to make sure is that I have someone with me when I'm self-tanning, so you know they could get my hard to reach places. So my back, there's like one square on my back that I cannot reach. You guys know if you self-tan, there's like this one box that is just impossible to get. Try to get someone with you. If not, Loving Tan also has a back applicator, which I honestly think I might get. But yeah, always try to have someone with you if you don't have a back applicator, so things don't get weird. A couple don'ts that I wanted to mention is don't sweat. Don't go for a gym sesh while you're waiting for your tan to settle in. Those 2 hours if you're using the 2 Hour Express, or the 6 to 8 hours if you're using the regular one, sit in some air conditioning, relax, enjoy yourself. You don't want to sweat because you don't want your tan to slide off of you, obviously. Just a tip. Another thing, once you cover your whole body with your tan, don't put on a second layer. Just something that I've learned, you'll be wasting your tanner because there's only a certain amount that your skin will soak up. The more tanner you put on, the more tan you're wasting, I guess. If you want your tan to be darker, then get a darker shade, but more layers isn't gonna make your tan darker. It's just gonna be the more product sliding off your skin when you take a shower. Going back to applying it on your face, don't apply too much to your face, just a little amount. It's always better for your face to be lighter than your body, because if it's darker, it's just not a good look. If your face is lighter, then you can always add more bronzer when you're doing your makeup. One last thing that I wanted to mention is that they also have a bronze shimmer luminous cream, which I haven't tried this out before. I want to try it out for the first time on camera so you guys can see my first impression. You can use this alone, or you can use this on top of your tanner to give just like a little bit of extra color and extra shimmer. It's a natural glow. It gives an immediate color, immediate shine. I always see like Desi and Katie, like when they put on their like body creams and they look just nice and glowy, especially Desi. Girl, I'm like, I want that. Like, why can't I look that like that? And now I can look like that too. Okay, we're gonna try this out. I'm actually, should I use my brush or my hands? I'm gonna use my hands. Is that a good idea? We'll see. Do I look like Desi yet? Ooh, she's making me look even more tan. Yes, girl. So this is it with the cream, and this is without. Without. Desi, me. Desi, me. I really should have applied it with a mitt because I feel like it kind of looks uneven, but it is completely dry. I don't feel like I have like a thick cream or anything on my skin, and it looks super shiny. And look at this color. She gave me a little bit more color. I think that is it. I feel like I went through that fast for the amount of information that I just like spit out at you guys. I really hope this video was informative to you guys. I really hope that you learned something, or you guys want to try self-tanning out. Go try Loving Tan and use my code Lindsay for a free applicator mitt with any Mousse purchase. That is literally so crazy to me that I actually have a code for a brand that I genuinely really like. Like, I never thought in a million years I would be saying, use code Lindsay, use my code. It's so nuts that I have a code for something. Code Lindsay. Use code James for 10% off. Oh my gosh, was this stuff in the back the whole time? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Met this girl down by the vine, had